Yo, I just put my headphones on and they were cold as Let me play this. Yo, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Casey, and I'm sorry if I sound very unenthusiastic, but I do feel a bit sick. I've got the runs, if you know what I mean, but this is a quick video anyway, so I'm just like, let's get this over and done with and then call it why can't I say it? And call it a day. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at the arrangement panel, and that is this panel that I have opened right here. So since you are a beginner, you might not know what to do here on this arrangement panel. This might be scaring you a little bit because you see all of these tools up here, but to be honest, I don't even use them because there are shortcuts for them, and there is another shortcut on the mouse that you can use to get to them as well. So I never come up here to choose which tool I want. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you the arrangement panel, and then I'm going to arrange this beat as well, but probably not going to be showing that in the video. I'm just going to skip until where it's all arranged. Okay, so let's get this started. Alright, so the way you place things in the arrangement panel, you just choose which one you want over here, and then you come here on the arrangement panel, and then you left click, and then you got it placed there. But now, because all these sounds are on the same pattern, they will all be in one pattern on the arrangement panel, and you'll hear them all. Alright, so now let me just split this. This is what I'm doing, split by channel. So now they're all mixed, and if you have FL Studio 20, you will have this feature where you can open up that panel, and the way you open up and close it is by using Alt P, and you can select all by clicking the top one and the last one using Shift left click like that, and you can drag them all out onto the arrangement panel all at the same time. Alright, so now I like my music starting out very minimal, so I'm going to use this. Actually, let me do this. So you see what I did there? I duplicated and dragged it up there. Let's shift left click, duplicate, and then I just dragged it up there. Okay, now this is swapping out the tracks, so I'm gonna move this whole track up to the top because I like to have all my melodic sounds on top of the drums, if that makes sense, visually on top of the drums. Okay, that is shift and scroll to move the tracks, to rearrange the tracks. And this is the hi-hats, it's the kick, snare, and wait. Okay, so what I did just now was alt right click to play the sound. So you see that's alt right click right there, and the tool is even here, but I don't use that. So I use, like I said, I use shortcuts. So it's alt right click, and then you just hover over it. If you come over like this, or to start from where you moved over. So let me just demonstrate that. Yeah, how stupid that sounds because I started at the very weird place, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so let me talk to you about these tools here. Okay, so this is gonna be this will tell you, or this is you setting your grid for the arrangement panel. So as you can see, this is my grid lines. I've got mine set to line so that if my arrangement panel is like this, I can move it according to that grid that I see there. And if I move in, if I zoom in, you'll see there's another grid line, and I can make a more precise grid movement. And if I zoom in more, there's another grid line appearing there, and I can make another precise movement. And if you zoom in all the way, you can make a super precise adjustment. That's what I should be using, adjustment. See? Okay. And the way you zoom in and out is control scroll. Okay, you got that? Come. So you use this to set the grid on the arrangement panel. So I only use this. I don't use anything else because it works perfectly. Yeah, and you can change that up. You can change that about. I'm gonna put that to half step. And you see when you move it around, you see the little movements it does. It's not if it's according to the grid. Well, now it is because I zoomed in, but you see, it's not according to the grid, but it is still snapping to the grid. You see that? And if I put it on cell, it won't snap to the grid. It's that very precise movements that I showed you. Okay, now let me put that back. So that is what I use all the time. And this is the pin. So you can just use this to place and delete. Place with the left click and delete with the right click. This is a paint tool. You literally just use this and drag. You can put in as much as you want. This, you can mute them or you can delete them. But that's irrelevant. It's same as just right click. Same as just right click. See that? And this is to mute them. But that is also irrelevant because you can just double right click. You can just double right click, and then you have it right there, you see? And you can mute. And to unmute him, you can use the shotgun Shift M to unmute, Shift Alt M to unmute. And to mute him again, you can use the shortcut Alt M to mute. Okay, and this is just to move them around, to move the MIDI around. Why? I don't get it, but okay, Steve. This is to cut. So to make a cut like that is Shift left click. Otherwise, you'll have it like this. See, and now I press Shift and now got it like that. Okay, now if you use the right click is to delete. Now the shortest amount of data will always be deleted, and if you are cutting the equal amount, the data on the right hand side will be deleted like that. And so the shortest amount of data will be deleted, if that makes sense. I don't know how to put it in proper words, but here you go. This is to select, I think. Yeah, select. I don't use it because you can literally just use Control and left click to select. And this is to zoom. Don't need that. You can use Control, right click to zoom, and this is to play. And I already show you what you can how you can do that. If you've forgotten, it's shift right click, shift right click, and this is just to play the thing. Okay, so now the other way that you can access these tools is by middle mouse button clicking and right clicking at the same time, or you clicking the mouse button once and then you hold it in and then you click the right mouse button like that, and then you got all the tools here as well. Okay, so now I'm going to arrange this. Oh, and I need to explain this as well. So you got your patterns here, so that will symbolize your MIDI data. This will symbolize your audio clips. So I do not have any audio clips in at the moment. Maybe I should get one to prove. Yeah, just drag in 808. Well, now you see there is some audio clip data. I can delete that because I'm not going to need that. Freestyle. Now you see it's gone because I deleted it. This is for automations. I still need to explain automations to you, but that is a later video. So let me create an automation quickly. There is an automation listed there, but now I'm going to delete this because I do not need it. You know, now it's gone and it's clean now again. Okay, now I'm going to arrange this. I'm going to leave this the way it is, and I'm just going to do my thing here with these. I might add in some things and I might delete some things. You'll see at the end of the video. Alright, with that said, I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm done arranging. So it does not look like anything fancy, but yeah, this is only for tutorial purposes, so I'm not going all in. But if you do want to go all in, then just comment down below and tell me that you want a more complex beat made after this, then I'll do that. And yeah, so this part right here may sound weird, but once I start adding in effects, you will hear that it's not weird. I'm freestyling again, but anyway. Yeah, it may sound weird, but not for long. Okay, but anyway, this is what I've done. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how did I do that switch up? Like, how did it go from this to this? So how I did that was, I went here and then I went down to make unique. And what I did was, it duplicated this pattern, and then it gave me this, and then I just deleted that, and then I made a new MIDI pattern for the hi-hats. So that's how I got that. Same with the snare. That is basically the whole beat. Like I said, I'm not gonna do anything crazy because this is just for tutorial purposes, and that's the whole video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so that you will be notified on my next upload and uploads, because there's going to be uploads. Okay, see you next one. Goodbye.